Yo, hi people, everybody, Marie again. Okay, today we're doing 2.4. It's about relationships. That's a big one for some people. I find relationship that it's not that difficult. And I hear a lot of people talking about relationship. Relationships, it's hard, man. You have to work really hard at this. No, you don't. Okay, you have to work hard at being you and take care of yourself. That's where your relationship begin. Okay, your relationship with yourself will set the tone for your relationships with other people. If you're a shitty human being and you're not digging deep and you're not looking after yourself or take the leap to heal some of your wounds, you're going to take this shit on to your next relationship, and you're going to expect people to put a band-aid on these things that you're, and eventually the band-aids will wear off, and then shit will fester, and then you'll have to sever the relationship, or the relationship becomes very toxic because you're not looking after your own shit and you're attracting people that don't look after their own shit. Okay, it's simple, baby. When you get in a relationship, start by getting in a relationship with yourself. That means dig in, look after yourself. Look after yourself. That doesn't mean comb your hair, get your face done, get some new tits, get a new ass. It's not about this, okay? Once you look after yourself, there's a glow that'll start happening in your life, okay? Then you'll attract all kinds of element and people and events, okay? Some of them won't be, they don't match with you, so you'll be like, yeah, nice try, sweetheart. Have a nice day. Thank you for the compliment, okay? That's where it starts. When you look after yourself, you'll be tested here and there to see where you're at with this. If we don't get into relationships, we're not learning about ourselves, we're not learning about our toxicity, and we're not learning about how to have a relationship. Okay, so if you're in a toxic environment right now, yeah, it hurts. Yeah, it hurts. You know what hurts is the ego. Okay, the ego is the one that hurts. The fear of being hurt will blow the ego this big, and you're gonna do all sorts of things, baby, to get what you want. What you want is to look after yourself. Once you do that, the rest will come. And if you're at that stage and you're getting into a relationship, I suggest you sit down and have that straightforward conversation. I'm not talking about, so what do you like about a man? What do you like about a woman? Everybody likes that somebody is nice, kind, respectful, thoughtful, loving, caring. Okay, everyone likes that. All right, that you like it or that you think of it or not right now. And if you really ask the right questions, you'll see where they're at. Because when you have these conversations, you need to tell your truth. What's your truth? Who are you? What's the real you? What are you about? It's not complicated. It's like, look, let's make a deal between each others that we will tell the truth. And if we see something, that we address it nicely to the other person so that they can see it. If you come at me and it's like, you do this, blah, 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 it does, then my ego comes right out, and then my hair comes up and the armor gets on it. And yeah, okay, you know the drill. You've been there, you're doing it sometimes. You understand? This is not like, okay, Miss America, um, what is your greatest wish? World peace. And she walks away with a big cheesy smile. Okay, no offense to you, sweetheart. You're doing something that you enjoy doing, which is putting new hair, new face, new tits, new ass, so that you can be something and make you feel valued in your life. And that's about your appearance. It's perfect. That's where you're at, sweetheart. I don't judge, man. But you know what? Where I'm at and where it's at, in order to raise the consciousness of this world, okay? That means the decency, the love in your heart, and the peaceful resolution of any conflicts that can have. around you that you can have around you, it starts with you. But when you have this initial conversation with your possible next partner, you will know if you match. But make a deal with each other's, commit into being respectful to each other's. It's not hard, okay? It's not hard. I promise you. If you sit there and tell some dude or some woman, look, this is where I'm at with my journey, okay? I have this and that. There's things I don't, okay? Just tell your truth. Tell your truth and go, you know what I would like us to do if we're going to engage into this commitment here is that if you have something that you see that I'm doing that I'm not seeing, or I keep doing the same thing and it becomes destructive to us, that you tell me, not before it destroys, before it becomes destructive and toxic. Let's sit down. Let's say, hey honey, do you think we can have 5 minutes? I need to talk to you about something. Keep your eyes on the ball. Okay, if you commit to somebody, yes, you get a career, get a job, you're big, you're whatever the case is. Okay, I don't care. You could be a plumber. All right, your career is important to survive, to produce, to provide for your family, but it's not as important as having a personal relationship with other beings around you, because that's what makes you a better person that is this big. You understand? Or whatever you're doing in your life. Look after yourself. Tell your truth. Say, hey, 5 minutes? Yep, we'll find 5 minutes, sweetheart. Thank you. I love you. 5 minutes. We get our 5 minutes. Go, hey, you know what? I see this, right? And that doesn't sit good with me. I'm wondering, did I get it wrong, or did I see it wrong, or is it something you're working on, or you're not conscious you're doing this, right? And they'll tell you if they're honest with themselves and they work on their shit, and that's why you attracted these people to begin with. Work at the measure of your ego, okay? The measure of your ego is not that ego, that hurtful place. Ego is there to give us a red flag that we're not looking after ourselves. Okay? Ego is there so we can survive. Get me? Feel me? Oh, we talked about that some other podcast. Anyways, talk to each other's. Be respectful. Accept. If you're not willing to accept the conversation you're going to have about an issue you feel that's happening in your relationship, then don't until you accept it. And sometimes you have to accept that you don't accept. Okay? And then once you've done that, then you're able to be at peace inside and you don't have this burning in your stomach that you want to rip your partner's head off. Okay? That's toxic. All right? Just look at yourself and go, okay, what's bothering me about this? Maybe it's touching something I'm trying to work on, and then maybe we can work on it together, right? And then when you start thinking outside that box, then you're able to have a healthy relationship. But you have to be able to love your partners and your family's darkness before you truly say that you love them. And if you truly love them, you will take the journey, because that's important. Our relationship is supposed to raise the consciousness of this world, okay? And we're supposed to ascend within the parameters we are walking in, okay? Because it's a universal thing. It's about the greater good. You can be all you want, baby. You can be the richest man in the world. But if you're a shitty human being, you're not looking after yourself then. So love yourself. Be you. Take it easy. Speak your truth. Be you. I love you, you guys. Take care of yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon.